Heyo. How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, welcome. My name is Relikai. I'm going to be playing a video game on the internet. Tonight, that video game is going to be Genshin Impact. Yes, tonight, it's time. All right. Daddy has come home, and it's time to greet her. It's time to greet her at the door. Everybody stand up straighter. Everybody check, posture check, hydrate check, save check, all the checks. Everything needs to be checked. Everything needs to be in tip-top fashion for Papa. All right, she's here. This is not a drill. It's happening. So, yeah, we are starting the Arlecchino questline tonight. I've seen flashes of things. I don't know what the things are, but I just know that certain stuff is going to be happening, and yeah, we'll see what's going on. What's happening, Vic? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Hope everything has been all right for you. Hope everything's been groovy. Are you did you complete your posture check, my guy? Cause father is here. So you better sit up straight now. We don't want to disappoint Papa. So yeah, it's been good stuff. Well, I don't know if you mean it's been good or it's just been. Because, you know, in either case, I get you. Yes, you have? All right, fantastic. So, yeah, what I was saying before, I've seen things relating to her quest line. I didn't want to look into any of it. I don't want to know what's going to happen. I've seen images of, like, a child Arlecchino, so I'm assuming we might go into her backstory and stuff like that. I don't know. So I'm going into this very fresh, untainted, unsullied, and yeah, I'm just gonna see what happens, take the storyline as it comes at me, and yeah, we'll proceed from there. To quote Reggie, my body is ready. Yes. See that probably as a flashback? Probably, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and launch up the game here. I have not gotten her yet, and I think I will just keep on going with you know, building pity, and then eventually, you know, I'll end up getting her, hopefully. But I am on my guarantee, so whenever a 5-star shows up, it is gonna be her. I just gotta build up to pity. So I could try to wail, but you know, it's the end of the month, so that means the beginning of next month is going to be happening, and you know, that's when all the bills are due. So, and I already wailed on FGO. We don't need to discuss that. All right, we already put FGO in the corner for what it did to me. All right, we didn't play it yesterday. We played Nikke instead. So, yeah, FGO knows what it did. So, we're just gonna leave it at that. So I've already done my wailing that I can do for this month. So yeah, we're just gonna keep on building to pity until her banner starts to run dry, and then if we're still not there yet, we'll go ahead and do just a little bit of sinning, just a little bit. So yeah, Daddy will be coming home with the milk. We just gotta see when that's actually going to happen. Gotcha, didn't go in your favor from the sounds of it. Yeah. No, FGO is literally, I think, actually statistically the worst in terms of gacha probability and in terms of actually you getting what you want. You have to spend like $200 to actually get the guaranteed character. That is some cringe ass bullshit. All right. So, you know, Genshin's gacha mechanics, you know, at least for the characters, the character banners, at least they have a very rigid structure to them. All right, you know, all right, if you get the banner character, then that means your next one is going to be 50-50. And if you don't get the character that you want, then the next time you will be guaranteed to get the character that you want. And pity comes in at 90 pulls, not 330. So, yeah, it's a very set in stone structure that we all know how it works. So if you want to play with it, you know what to expect. So, yeah. I have come to the decision that no more. There is no more FGO wailing in this household. It's all Genshin, all Nikke from now on. So, yeah. It's extremely ridiculous. I'm good watching it. Yeah, exactly. All right. So let me go ahead and kill the BGM here. All right, and then let's get Genshin's audio going and come over here. All right, where are we at? Let me see it. There we go. Alrighty, so, whoopsie. Okay, so right now I think I'm at about 50 in terms of my pity. I just did one pull today, so whatever I've got here, I need to add one onto. Okay, yeah. So basically right around 50 is where I'm at. So another 25 to get to soft pity, and then we'll see. We'll see, because when a character is especially desired by the community, I tend to notice that if you're trying to get them in a free-to-play fashion, it's gonna take you a lot longer to make that happen. So I'm guessing it's probably gonna take me to... It might actually just take me to hard-ass pity to get her. But it will happen. Doesn't matter. All right, so before we actually get started with the quest line, let's go ahead and actually see what Daddy has on deck for us, if we do ever manage to get her. So, here she is in all her glory. Is she going to do it? Is she gonna sit? 'Cause I don't know if she has any other idle animations. Oh, she does. Oh. I didn't see that one. I don't know what's happening there. I don't know why she's doki-dokiing all over like that. But, interesting. Okay. She's perfect. Yeah, she's pretty much perfect. But I want to see her sit. There she goes. Yes. And then I think she just stays there. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's good. That's very good. It's almost too good. God, you can't get a really good angle on her, but oh, it is what it is. Okay. So then, let's check out her walking. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. It's good civilization, yes. Okay. Yes. Very, very nice. Okay. Now let's check out her attack animations. These are fucking sick. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. So then, we got this, 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 and this. 6 normal hits. And yes, she's got a fucking scythe. Look at this fucking thing. This is unfair. This is unfair. I think Hoyoverse finally figured out how to make people actually want to roll on the weapons banner by making the weapons, the signature weapons, change form. Look at this. This is how this thing is supposed to look. This is how it's supposed to look, which would be fine. Just like on its own, this would be perfectly fine if it was just like this. But like the fact that it turns into a fucking scythe, dude. And then look at that. It stays like that for a little bit. Oh, it's so cool. It's so fucking cool. Oh. I might actually have to wail for that fucking weapon. How can I not, dude? Especially if I'm able to somehow get her. If I can somehow game the gacha to give her to me without me having to wail, then I might just have to wail on the weapon banner. Scythes are very awesome weapons. They are, but the thing is that I think in real life they would probably make terrible weapons, in all honesty. She needs to drink blood and toss the wine glass afterwards, Dracula style. I thought you said wingless because actually, laid bare. Oh shit! Wait, how do I make it happen? There we go. Yeah. Fucking shit, dude. She's so cool. Okay. All right, let's actually go. Hold on, she's got a hell of a cooldown. Let me see. Everything's at 8. Okay. All right, let's go.
Stand clear. Overruled.
Dude, I'm just deleting them all.
Witness my rise.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
Transfixed. Enhanced animal mod ring cutter.
Supporting fire.
Everlasting as the moon.
She just fucking deletes everything in front of her. It's nuts. It's fucking. I need to do it again. I need to do it again. Cause that was like, she just, everything is just gone. Everything just gets eliminated from around her.
Swirl, Mark 2. Witness the power of God.
Here's backup.
Transfixed. This is where you fall. Laid bare.
She's too good. She's just too good, man. I need to. All right. Yeah. So yeah, that's Daddy. She is. Oh, she's so good. She's perfect. She's absolutely perfect. Okay, so yeah, we don't have her, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start her quest line instead. So yeah, let's go ahead and do. Oh, wait a second. No, this is her story. Her story quest. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. Unless, hold on. Is there no like actual oh. Okay. So there's no actual like storyline for her. Okay, so it's just her story quest. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, and then we got some other shit, but it doesn't matter right now. All right, let's go. Enable focused experience mode to avoid conflicts with other quests occupying locations or characters. They finally made it so you don't have to clear the other quest lines in order to... Thank you. Oh my god. It only took like 17 years. But okay, I'll take it. Let's do it. Enable focused experience mode. Enable to better experience this quest by avoiding conflicts with other quests occupying locations or characters. Yes, please. Jesus. Just have this on like at all times.
It's been a while since we visited Poisson. Maybe we should head over and have a look around.
Yeah, maybe we should. Because maybe a certain somebody might be there. They fixed that annoyance? Yeah, apparently. I guess it was just in this patch. They were like, no, we need
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
We need everyone to be able to experience this this story quest unimposed, unimpeded. So I'll take it.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Over here.
It's our least favorite friend ever. It's been too long.
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day.
Is that
I
really?
certainly wasn't expecting it.
Fated reunion? Is that what the Utes are saying across Teyvat right now? Could you imagine Teyvat TikTok just being inundated with Zoomers and Gen Alpha being like, this seems to be a fated reunion, fam.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it. You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Uh-huh.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth.
Oh, the people who don't matter?
Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you guys are here along with all the NPCs. Gotcha.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Now I kind of wish that I had gotten Linny, because then I could literally have a whole House of the Hearth team with Arlecchino, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine. Oh well, I'll get over it in like 10 minutes.
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious,
Hey yo,
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Daddy, she's here.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Father, you're here.
She's here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now.
Oh really? Could you now? TikTok Con would be cringed. Didn't work out for Twitch 9 years ago. TikTok Con? I didn't want to even think about that. I mean, we just outlawed TikTok. Kind of, I think. I don't know. I mean, it's in the workings. So, we'll see.
Of course. I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved.
Well, we are a little curious. We still have our reservations about your organization. Just come out and say it. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Let's just do it. Say it outright.
I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future.
But I mean, we could just keep being on good terms, you know? Does it have to come to any of that stupidness later on?
As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past.
Yes, we will reap the rewards that Lumine was very close to just throwing out the window.
As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
Rumor? What did you guys do? Is someone up to some shenaniganery? Does someone in the House of the Hearth work for EK? That's a PC tech nerd timely reference right there.
What sort of rumor?
That was the most I kind of don't want to know, but I also kind of do want to know kind of delivery right there.
A rumor that a certain phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
The man in the iron mask? Some sort of ghost story, maybe? I feel like I'm getting chills already.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth.
Ghost.
So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation.
Wait a
I
second.
expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble at all.
So, okay, wait a second. Daddy, father, papa. There's a rumor going around about a ghost living in your guys' house, and you evacuated the whole place. You hear that there's a ghost in your house, and you all just pack up and leave. Hey, you know what? Smartest horror movie protagonist right there. Like, what? House is haunted? All right, no, everyone out. Everybody get out. Everybody repack your shit. We're leaving. No, we ain't dealing with any of this Amityville horror bullshit, okay? We are out. Audi 5000, all right? There's no Crimson Manor happening here. No Surrey Bob.
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Just suddenly cat.
Lenny, I'll leave.
Was that Lynette?
To entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
You know, this is the unfortunate thing, because I retweeted this funny little video that someone posted where Farina is running across the water away from Arlecchino as she's doing her one-winged angel flying thing coming after her. And there's the thing. Farina is my favorite Archon, and I now have to reconcile that with the fact that Arlecchino literally came out and traumatized Farina by, jumping out at her in the middle of the night and, making her think she was going to attack her. Farina ran home and cried herself to sleep. It's so sad. But, I mean, it's like, but if evil, why hot? So, I don't know how to feel. Oh, I'll probably get over it eventually. Okay. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during that conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, it feels like I can finally breathe again. Her air of Cabedon just pierced the very atmosphere and surrounded me, making me feel like I was pinned up against the wall with her arm directly next to my face. She also suggested that we stick around for a few days, but why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
The unimportant ones?
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny... Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Where was she going with this? What was this? We're just gonna be there as guests. Don't get any funny ideas. Funny ideas about what?
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Uh-oh, is Lenny a husband wife, male wife material? Is he gonna give Toma a run for his money? Oh shit. Alright. Let's make our way downtown. Yarp. Alright. Good stuff.
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base.
What?
I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Isn't that the house that we set up to look like a real house, but we used it to trap Farina and then transport her across the ocean?
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with! There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate!
We're talking about this so gleefully. We do remember that the Fatui is literally just trying to, you know, take over the world.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
All right, let's go see these extras.
Surprise!
Oh. Surprise, shocker. Boo.
Winnie, you're finally here. The supplies. I'm assuming you've...
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go.
Aw, shit.
Hello? Something caught your eye?
Bruh, close your mouth. You're gonna catch flies. Whoa.
The Traveler and Paimon!
No way!
Came up right...
Everyone, hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Came right up at us like we're fucking Brad Pitt.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once. We don't want to scare off our guests now, do we?
Oh, dude.
Oh, it's alright! Gotta say, Paimon didn't realize we were this famous.
Are you serious? We've literally been famous in every single continent we've gone to. What are you talking about? Yo. Hey, what's up, Drew? Thanks for stopping in again. Appreciate it. Hope your day has been treating you well. We're just doing the quest line for Daddy Arlecchino, seeing what she's getting up to. Apparently, it involves ghosts, so we're already off to an interesting start here.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
Huh. I feel like this is all getting set up for, like, the day when we've got to fight Arlecchino. Or, you know, I think I actually heard some things about, you know, some theory crafting people have done that I don't remember exactly why, but it led me to believe that Arlecchino might actually, she could potentially, double cross the Fatui. So I really hope that might be the case, because that'd be pretty dope.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare hands.
That's correct. Yes, clearly. Do you see these guns on me? Just brimming with raw physical capability.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days.
That is actually literally 1000% true.
Wait a second! That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all!
Mine's also a bit of a stretch. Maybe just a little bit, but not nearly as much as Paimon's.
Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison. I've got both.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? Daddy, what are you training your children to do? Huh?
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Okay, yeah, she's raising a house of assassins here, literally. I mean, Wanderer clearly just erased himself off of history. Mad bastard, by the way. Yeah, I mean, that is true. That is true.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head-on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies, staying quiet can go a long way. Trust me, I would know.
Do you now?
I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
Bruh, what is happening around here?
Wait, when you said gifts, I didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics. But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
I think I'm experiencing a little bit of Russian culture shock here. Daddy, could you please maybe rein in your children around here? Stressful enemy to deal with. Horizon Zero Dawn, forgot to mention that last stream. Aha. I want to pick up Horizon at some point. I think I saw it go on sale for, like, really cheap a little while back, but I didn't end up getting it. But I think next time it goes on sale, I'll probably grab it then. I know the new one just came out, but yeah, I don't know shit about Horizon Zero Dawn. The closest I've come to playing Horizon Zero Dawn was playing what's her fucking name? No, don't tell me. I will remember. I don't remember. Okay, never mind. But yeah, she's in Genshin, and I played her like once, so that was the closest I ever got to playing Aloy. That's her fucking name. God dang it, man. I knew it was some kind of innocuous term, but yeah, that's the closest I've ever gotten to playing Horizon. Dangerous suggestions keep on coming one after another.
All right, Fold, Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
We definitely feel the love.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know.
Okay then, you little psychopaths, you.
Yeah, especially if it's poison or something.
Okay.
I've got all sorts of potions for that.
I will make sure to steer clear of your bedroom.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
All right, see ya. Make sure you don't drop any of your dangerous chemical substances on the way. Oh boy.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth.
Yeah. Game is fun, but it really tells you that you really need to be supplied. I mean, I've been playing Pacific Drive, and like that's basically a game that's literally just make sure you have the necessary supplies of the game. So
When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Okay. Okay, I called them psychopaths, like, you know, as a bit, but no, that child is a literal psychopath. He's a serial killer in the making. Just no, put that child away. He's just wandering the streets. Someone call animal control or something. Just get him out of the public eye. Shit.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Okay, that is way less bad than fucking Brett strangles all of his family pets? Okay, like, she's just a little bit over enthusiastic about chemistry. You know, the worst that's gonna happen is the worst that could happen is she just makes some beer or something. But I mean, she's obviously made some poisons, and she'll probably make explosives and shit like that. But again, like, at least those can be put to use, you know, in other facets of life. Strangling animals. It's not a very transferable skill. Fucking A, that kid. Jesus. Oh my god. I'd rather take Chemchild than the son that killed all of his pets. Yeah, exactly. But he only did it to his family's pets. He's only if he keeps his murder within the family. You know what? He's not hurting anybody. It's fine.
Chaplot is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
Uh-huh.
I know you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
I like how he says, you know, things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons. That really means a lot to them. I noticed that he didn't try and justify, you know, killing animals. It just means so much to him. You know, it would really mean a lot if you would just let him strangle a puppy or crush a kitten's skull beneath the heel of his boot or rip a squirrel's tail clean off of its body. Just let him do it. Like, come on. It would mean so much to him. We're just walking right past that. We're just walking past the serial murderer child. Okay, I guess. Sure. Yep, that's it. Serial murder child just wandering the streets over there. And we're not gonna, this fucking kid. What's your name? Foltz? Everybody watch out. Everybody watch out for this kid. Look at him. He's trying to lure bro over here so that he can like thrust his fist through his throat. God damn, man. I don't want to associate with y'all. Doing it so young really needs to be said with a goddamn. Exactly. It's literal serial killer. That's what happens. Oh my god. Hey, what's going on, Demir? Hope everything's good with you. We are running away from a serial killer child before he ends up grabbing Paimon and just like tearing her throat out of her neck.
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about.
Okay, what are you? What are you? I'm assuming you're an explosives expert.
It's nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Of course! We're making our way all across to that!
I mean, my name is literally the Traveler, so yarp.
Oh, good for you.
Thanks! I'm happy it impressed you. Oh, good for you. It's literally like Christian Bale in that secret audio recording of him just absolutely blowing up at the Terminator Genesis DP. And he's like, I was just checking the lights, Christian. Oh, good for you. Man. She don't look pleased. Exactly. Okay, so I'm putting explosives on the other guy, and you. I feel like you're espionage. You're subterfuge. You are a double agent. Yeah, that's it.
You must be pretty familiar with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called The 4,000 Thieves?
That sounds like an excessive amount of thieves than most people would probably require.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic.
Is Farina in it?
From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, no, wait, Farina wouldn't be in it. She would be, like, directing it.
Oh, and there's the Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
Okay, you guys are speaking too normally. What is your deal? Come on, spill. As you spend some time talking about popular culture, the atmosphere
After
becomes.
this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Yeah, this conversation is too boring. Yeah, what are you guys hiding?
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem
Are you
much
gonna win beyond there? Yeah.
easier to get along with than the others? Looks like the House of the Hearth has some normal members after all.
Nah, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. They're both killers. Nah, I'm saying it now. They're both assassins.
I heard that.
Oh! Oops.
Paimon declares oopsie daisy.
I'm guessing you're referring to Foltz and the others. Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
Yeah, he specifically singled out serial murder child. Yeah, they all fucking know. So, okay, if these two do end up being normal, they're gonna be like, yeah, we give that one. We give that one a wide berth when we cross by him in the hallway.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
That's enough, Filial.
The plan?
Don't talk about family members behind their back, right? Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Okay, they appear to be normal. I'll take it at face value for now, just because I would very much like for there to be, you know, non-serial killers in this house. At least these two aren't determined with their passion. Their passion for fashion.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here.
We should observe for now. It's better not to pry. I mean, we were invited in here, so let's observe.
You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
All right. Yes, let's go. Let's get further away from the serial killer. Whoosha.
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They've certainly got a lot of personality. Yeah, that is one way you could describe it.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh? Fremine,
Oh.
what are you doing here?
Oh, just staring at the box, you know, as you do.
Well,
Hey, nice to see you again!
What up, boy?
you too. I heard you're
It's
here.
true for
as
two of the
guests
children.
House of the Hearth. Welcome.
Like, okay.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
Seafood soup? Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
Are you nursing an abandoned puppy? Don't let fucking Foltz find it.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
For real?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And
You're feeding the ghost child, aren't you? Also, why is he so pretty? Goddamn, boy. Like, your eyelash game is so strong.
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
I never thought I'd hear you say that. I mean, look at him. He's very pretty.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
yes,
Oh boy.
just follow me.
He's but a shy boy. He's just a little guy. He's just a wee lad. Where the heck are we going? Hey, yo.
You're back! Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
He is feeding the ghost child.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
Aw, she's cute.
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy. Such an awkward name. Clairvy.
Clairvy?
Even Lenny's confused by it. He's like, what the fuck kind of name is that?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
Ghost.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
Oh.
From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
Do you think Father will let us keep her?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
I swear I'll clean up after her and feed her every day.
For how long?
About
half a month now.
So ever since we got to Poisson then, do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
Oh boy, little bit of that good old boot camp discipline right there. One person's mistake is everyone's mistake.
You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Chaplot nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And not a single person was there to help him.
What is she doing over there? She's looking like she's trying to find something on the bottom shelf at the grocery store, but there's literally nothing in front of her. Couldn't be me. Meh.
That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life.
She's minding her own biz.
That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth. I'm sure you've noticed.
Is she talking to someone?
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
So does she think does he think she's a ghost? A ghost?
If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
Family.
I couldn't just hand her over to be dealt with. Not when there's so much we still don't know.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far.
I mean, if she is a ghost, like, what are you supposed to
I
do?
don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things I'd like to say to you in private.
Oh, damn. Is he gonna get a spanking?
Those two sure care a lot about each other. Well, they got a funny way of showing it. From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to bite each other's heads off.
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that.
Uh-huh.
Just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
What you mean?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Linny. I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette.
Oh, Nissan.
We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Linny,
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me, that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Aniki!
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Should we? Usually that would be the time when you should...
It's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Oh, okay. Wait, what the fuck? You got lasagna? What? What? Oh. What? Oh, God. She is a ghost. Man.
Looks like she's not here either.
Perry.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything all right?
Everything's fine.
Aw.
Thanks for asking.
Well, we're all friends here, right? We've been through so much together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
Are we friends? I mean, I don't know. Ask Lumine. Are we friends here?
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
But sometimes having guests around can come in handy. just spitballing, trying to make the quest line continue. It's just the raid.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
I think it'll be better if we stick around. So, yeah, get my bedding prepared.
I just... Thank you.
That's a lot of text,
I
man.
was really
Please
hoping
read.
to keep you out of it.
Please make this reading faster.
But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
We shall see.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. If we don't plan on handing Clairvy over to Father, then our only other option is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here. Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And... nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but... after some time, she just reappeared.
I'm tired too.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I mean, it's the end of the week.
It seems like wherever the house is, she follows.
I don't know much about spirits. Do you two have any ideas?
Again, like, if she is actually a ghost, like, what are you supposed to do about her? And what's Daddy gonna do about her for all that as well?
Let's see here.
Do we go grab Hu Tao?
Everyone remembers hearing something like, if you fulfill a spirit's last wish before they died, they'll let go of whatever's keeping them here and return to the ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really remember where she heard that, so it's not guaranteed to work or anything.
What do you mean you don't remember where you heard it? How? Who else do we know that talks about dead people? It's Hu Tao.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot. Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish. But first, Fremine, I need you to promise me
Nothing
something.
dangerous about that smile?
What
No,
is
not at all.
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the two of us. We're the masterminds behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
I'm sure Lynette will find some way to poke her little tail into this situation.
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3.
Fist bump.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Whoa!
Okay, that was pretty funny. Look at her. She's just like, what's going on here? What's happening here? That's cute. I like that.
Lynette!
You scared me. Just popping up out of nowhere, baby girl. The timing can't be better. I know, right?
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister?
Oh, look at him. Look at him trying to suck up to her. Oh, try harder, buddy.
And, when exactly did you get here?
Is he giving her like a shoulder massage? Oh.
You're an idiot, brother.
Damn. You got put in the ground there, son.
And you too, Fremine.
Dang, everybody catching strays today. What about me?
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Damn, yeah. Just complete and utter domination.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in. If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette.
Yeah, I think that's the intention here. JP voice, she just calls everyone a baka, including the Traveler and Paimon. Oh, that's cute.
Well, I guess we're all in this together then.
Baka.
After we talk to Clairvy,
Baka,
we'll figure out our
baka.
next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
I swear. That was pretty cute. Alrighty. Did you eat your ghost lasagna?
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
God damn. I could go for some lasagna.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
Well, she's a spirit.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all.
Wait, so why did you need food?
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Uh-huh, I see.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure.
There was a very noticeable, distinct lack of daddy in this quest line, I'm noticing.
Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same
Had
for
lasagna
everybody?
not long ago. Oh man.
The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
I don't even know who you are. And she's like, oh, you will.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
Noob.
The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house, some people are family, and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster, unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Oh. Well then, that's not good. I mean, granted, we know Kale's backstory, so this wouldn't exactly be the first time we've heard about this kind of shenaniganery. Have to keep father away from what's transpiring. What a coincidence that I had lasagna both yesterday and today. Why is everyone getting to have lasagna except for me, man?
Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster.
Is Perry Arlecchino's name?
But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
Oh, she's so cute, though. If evil, why cute?
To go outside.
Oh! Oh, no. Oof. Okay.
Where the sun can find me.
Oh, no.
That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Oh, Lord.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Dude, this is actually kind of some horror shit. Why didn't they release this around Halloween? She does have a nice necklace.
Okay,
Necklace.
time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you in too deep. It's too risky.
Maybe we could distract Daddy.
Let me think. Since Father considers you to be
Yes.
maybe you can stick by her side for a little while.
Oh, I can do
You don't
that.
need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Oh, I've got this covered.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
How should we contact you?
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong.
Do you really think even if she's not looking, she wouldn't notice? Like, come on, my guy.
Of course, that's only as a last resort. If Father doesn't seem to notice us, there's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done.
Also, where am I supposed to put that bird? Do you see any pockets on my outfit here?
If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything. We're not going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line.
Be careful.
You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Beach episode with Arlecchino? Yes.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
All right. It's time to track down Father at the beach. Oh, yes. Oh, baby. Where you at? Where you at, girl? Oh, I see you. Wait. Child? What are you doing here, man? Oh. Do all the Fatui have to be here?
It's the knave. And child! Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Did you get the new character? Nope. I still gotta build up a lot of pity before I'm able to grab our girl here. But what's up, Kai-san? Thanks for stopping in. Hope everything's going well for you. Had to be back sooner or later. I suppose so.
I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well...
You just busted out?
I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine.
Like what?
So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
You're stupid.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
I, too, would very much like to meet up with Skirk. You know what? If you being here means we could potentially see Skirk again, then I will tolerate your presence.
I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay, so have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Being it pulls, I'm gonna pull for Wanderer, because here's my logic. I didn't pull for him back when his banner was first around. I mean, it's a solid logic as anything else, I suppose.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me, she's not going to be found. But that problem has an easy fix. I just need to become stronger, and then...
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink. They didn't go down easy, let me tell you. Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery.
You didn't want to ask the animal killer child for his help? Oh, how about that?
And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time. The old man's been putting the pressure on me. He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
B, if his banner showed up again, I'm pulling him. Oh, yep, there you go. I want to level Wanderer just on the basis that all the South Korean incels really hate him and tried to get Hoyoverse to bow to their will and fire whatever feminists created him. But since they're not based in South Korea, they just ignored them. and when they tried to enact an act of social terrorism by flying a blimp over their office that said to boycott Hoyoverse or something, everyone just thought it was a piece of promotional advertisement for Hoyoverse until it eventually came down. Oh, they're so goofy over there, man. God, South Korea is such a goofy place. And I say that as a Korean guy.
Project Stuja?
Who? Gesundheit?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer.
I forgot you told that story with South Korea doing the craziest thing. Yes, yes indeed. They're very, very goofy.
Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better. I've been waiting for a chance to see you go all out.
Oh, when she goes all out, it's really hot.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well.
No!
Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
Just casually trash-talking their colleagues behind their backs? I mean, what do you expect? What do you expect in an evil organization? Of course they're all gonna be shit-talking each other. Wanna know the stupidest thing with the knave? What? What's so stupid about Daddy?
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
We just wanted to see your beautiful face, that's all.
we just,
Wanted to learn more about you. Literally, we're so interested in you. We just want to get to know you better. Would you like to go out for drinks sometime?
Right! We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you!
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Yeah, but, I mean, come on now. There's so much more to know about you, right?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Uh-huh.
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
No, Daddy, don't leave us again. This time to get cigarettes.
Wait, don't go!
If the knave leaves right now, she's sure to run into Linny and Clairvy. Should I release the bird Linny gave us? No, we should try to get her talking about something else first. For the better sight that she can bring up, you'd have to actually get her weapon. Normal Meppo would make it bet. Yeah, I know. That's, earlier on when we were doing her showcase, I was like, yeah, they finally figured out a way to make people actually give a shit about rolling on the weapon banner, which is by making it so that only those particular weapons will transform or have some kind of a cool, aesthetic quirk to them that will make it so that only they can do this particular type of thing. And I don't know if it only works with Arlecchino. So like if you put it on, say, A or Rosaria, I don't know if it would. I feel like it probably wouldn't turn into a scythe, right? It probably only works with her. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a brilliant way to make people actually engage with the weapon banner, because the weapon banner is the actual bullshit gacha in Genshin, and everyone knows it, and that's why pretty much no one rolls on it. But now they've made it like, hey, look how fucking sexy this weapon is. You guys like sexy, right? You want the sexy weapon, don't you? And we're just like, yes. So that's why I said, like, I might have to actually wail for her weapon. Weapon banner's bull. It is. As far as I know, it's just for her. Goddamn. Yeah, they 100% knew. They knew. The fact that wishes don't carry over is plain bullshit. Yeah, no, that's... Yeah, because you can't build pity. You have to actually wail for the weapon. Otherwise, you literally just won't get it. Hello, how's it going? Mexican Pikachu. Oh, thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. We're just playing Arlecchino's questline here. But my name's Relikai. I'm just a literal random guy playing video games on the internet. Feel free to chat if you feel like it. Lurk if that's more your speed. But for the time you decide to stick around, I hope you enjoy yourself. Let's see. What does the organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Yeah, you would think they were all really good kids, wouldn't you, child? Yeah, I bet you would. Unless you get the character early like I got Kazuha to C1 very early. No, I'm not getting her early. Especially when a character is particularly sought after by the player base, I feel like there's something in the gacha that makes it so that you can't get them short of hard pity. I don't even think soft pity is gonna kick in for me.
Which, by the way, if you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know, I won't let you off easy.
Interesting.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Oh?
At least, that's what I heard.
Oh. Oh, that turn.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
even fucking Child's like, I mean, you know, this is what I heard, you know? I don't know. The knave betrayed the House of the Hearth. So does that mean that what Clairvy said was true? Does the knave really treat her children like test subjects? I mean, you can treat animal killer like that. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, wait. Did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say. Care to enlighten me?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
The rooster. Yeah, you know, the Alice in Chains song.
I see.
Naruhodo.
Oh, based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything untrue.
This music doesn't feel like it's matching up with what is being discussed right now.
Although, it would be more accurate to say that there is a certain level of prejudice involved, but I don't intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous. Call yourself a Fontainian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
I mean...
The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Oh, it most assuredly did not. So much for learning anything else about her betrayal. She probably only revealed that other secret in order to change the subject. It seems like she's trying to avoid talking about her past.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me.
Of course you
Would also give them
would.
plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Violence is pretty cool, you know?
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
Bro.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members around you, and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusser enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Oh no, not woke blue.
Okay. I get the picture.
Okay. This type of conversation like you fall asleep, but you find yourself grateful for child buying you more time.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna keel over.
It looks like we've been here for like an hour. What are you talking about? And he stopped coughing like 20 minutes ago. At least you got lucky because Child was there. Yeah.
All right.
I guess so.
Thanks for everything, Arlecchino.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
Oh, Paimon.
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
We've been abandoned by Daddy yet again.
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you?
Oh, I 100% think she did.
I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Oh? You decided to stay a little longer? Let's take in the ocean view together, then.
Okay. Yes. This is good. This is good. Yes. Gonna get going to bed. Hope you have fun getting the new weekly boss soon. Oh boy. Alright, well thanks for stopping in, Drew. Always appreciate it. Hope you have yourself a good evening. Hopefully we'll see you around again. Stay groovy, buddy. Here we go. Wait, where are we going? Okay, I'm going the right way. Whoopsie daisy. All right. And none of the serial killer children are around. Aha!
Winnie, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clarevy can't go into the sunlight.
Damn it! Does she start steaming?
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her.
And then?
But as I let her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oh no! It's like
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
It's like Ophelia.
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it.
Oh Jesus, Paimon, really? Not sure pushing works on a non-corporeal being.
Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Good. I've got the list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look!
It's the list.
Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Alrighty.
Pouillade, Landois, Chambert, Horaire.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, yikes. That Horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Again, he's not even the worst person we've seen today. Literal serial killer child on the loose.
Huh.
And we don't care.
I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Oh no. Oh, he's been blackpilled.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended.
Cool story, bro.
It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Okay, so you guys are fully aware that people are dying inside of your organization, and that Daddy is killing them. Okay, well, at least we're all on the same page, I guess. But again, if evil, why hot?
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house.
Sure, if you say so, buddy.
Betrayal is not to be taken lightly.
Mm-hmm.
We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Cool. Solemn atmosphere descends over the group.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
I was thinking about something more important
I
than
managed
you.
to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
Strange. How? Strange like a clown? What? Do I make you laugh?
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past. Times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filial are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
I mean, weren't they both talking about getting their nails done or getting haircuts and stuff? It seemed like their interests were pretty well aligned to me.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that I understand how they feel, but I understand how they feel.
People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision.
Oh, I
They're
bet.
proud to be part of the Fatui.
I bet.
Filial and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filial and the others, It seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something.
Bottom.
I can't say for sure,
Bottom.
but I think they've met Clairvy.
Bottom.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
Oh, she's the spirit of rebellion.
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
We do not approve of these shenanigans.
And they just believed all that? Without any evidence?
What? Dude, do you actually think that it's not possible? You guys were just talking about how if people said that they didn't want to leave, if they wanted to leave the Fatui, she just kills them. You think it's really that big of a leap to go from that to experimenting on children? I personally wouldn't.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh?
Stuja.
This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrator have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
Okay, so it's the, okay, I see.
Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role in Project Stuja.
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience.
Inconvenience.
Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Well, I mean, you know, if you just use all the people that want to leave the Fatui, then, you know, then you're not gonna really care that much, right? That's you guys seem to have a real disdain for people who want to leave. Looks like the Fatui are plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know about it, I probably won't be able to learn much. I should keep a sharp eye out during the future dealings with the Fatui to see what I can learn.
Okay, super complicated top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying. And that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal.
Back to normal, you know, where, again, people just get killed if they want out.
But it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
She ain't forced to do shit. She can just let them go, bro.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filiol and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filiol and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Sus. All around sus. Alright, rest at the temporary accommodations. Rest. I'm sure we'll have no nightmares.
Oh, Paimon was looking looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all.
How are you expected to read all of that? It's like a full sentence, and they give you a minute. They give you 1.5 seconds to read it. Guys, it's been like 5 years. Please. Please.
Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you?
Oh, she'll kill them. She'll kill them all.
She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
I'm also afraid of her. You can just hide behind me. No, I've got Paimon. I got our baby girl here. You can just hide behind me.
Trust is effort, Traveler.
Yeah.
Look over there.
Clairvy, what's she doing over there?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
What's going on over there?
Over here.
Huh?
There.
She just appeared out of thin air. And then she disappeared into thin air again.
Surprise.
Okay.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast.
Ghost! Toast. Yeah, she could go outside in the moonlight. All right.
Oh, look, she stopped.
Baby girl, what you up to? Is she gonna dance with the devil?
Clairvy?
Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
I mean, this area is alright, but, you know, there are better places than this. There's nothing here. Window?
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting? It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
Lay it on us. I'm prepared for all the fucked up bullshit.
Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me.
I mean, yeah, I can tell that.
As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. And you're handed over to the doctor, experimented on,
Oof.
and given a fate worse than death. I've seen it happen again and again, and I've had enough.
Oh boy.
You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother?
Oh.
But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had things my way, I'd never see her again.
Literally everyone apparently has the same rose-tinted glasses about Arlecchino that the audience has. Everyone else in the universe is like, but if evil, why hot? But if evil, why hot? It doesn't make any sense.
If only Perry were here, she'd understand.
Perry. There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She's a spirit. It could be anything.
Well, in any case, It seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
Yeah.
She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty. Even prettier than the moon tonight.
I'd love to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together. But I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. We should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
It sounds like that's probably what she might desire, is to talk to Arlecchino again. Bird, you're kind of ruining the moment here, please. Gives a weak smile and leaves on her own.
My mom really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Okay. The night passes. They give you way more time to read 3 words than a whole sentence.
Plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
Oh? What is it?
Have the knave and the doctor ever worked together?
What makes you ask that?
Just answer the fucking question, bro.
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous, and he's done all sorts of bad things.
And yet, Nahida went ahead and made some kind of weird back alley deal with him, which I am still very much put off by.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't exactly set the stage for a successful partnership.
Could he have been stealing children?
I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment, you say?
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
I like how all of them do like the little scouts on her. Like, we solemnly swear that we are up to no good, but certain acts of no good are too no good for us.
Alright, that's good to hear at least.
I mean, that depends on whether or not we believe them.
Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either.
I mean, it's not like they did any of it, but I mean, you know, guilty by association type of thing, I guess.
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Let's focus on the plan.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be counting on you to distract her.
Wait, what? She's still just standing out there?
Lynette, you're with me. Fremine, you know what to do. Be on your guard, everyone.
So is she making time pass just like us, where we just stand in the same spot for days on end?
All right, let's get to it.
Okay. What are you guys talking about?
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Yeah, okay. Good story. Alright. Guess we're just gonna go hang out with Daddy again. Alright, and... Yep, she's still there. What is so interesting out there, girl? Oh, she did move. She did move a little bit, though. So, hey.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
Oh yeah, on account of all of the murder that's going on around us.
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions?
Sounds like somebody's flexing their big ol' brain at us.
Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Triple exclamation mark!
Us? Distract you? A good one. But no, we were just here for a chat.
Uh-huh.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
The ocean breeze is sure nice today.
Okay. Good one, Paimon. You're a credit to the Force. So you know everything then.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
Oh, Papa.
Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Say what? What's that supposed to mean?
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
We should release the pigeon that Linny gave us. Yeah, probably. Oh, I thought it was gonna be dead. Like she had killed it somehow before.
Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
We really don't have any other options. Guess all we can do is take it one step at a time.
Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting. It seems like Linny and the others are on thin ice, so let's do our best to not get them in any more trouble.
Okay. What are we gonna be getting up to here? Oh.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
The tolling bells in the background don't bode well.
I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
Uh-huh.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine.
I mean, those are the only ones we care about. You can kill the animal killer child. You just go ahead. I don't give a fuck.
Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the same fate. There are no exceptions.
You could just, I don't know, not kill. That's the end of my sentence. Just, yeah.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most.
I could say that, and I will say that.
Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
There's really no other way to solve the issue. What? So is she actually just saying that, yeah, she's intent on killing them? That's it? Bro, come on! Again, if evil, why hot?
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives.
Okay.
As for Filion, Nantoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
But that's awful.
Yeah, it's not cool. I'm not into it. I must say, Daddy, this is very unsexy.
Ah, you seem concerned. Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer.
Oh, a little longer.
If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
Uh-huh.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe.
It's a deal then. We'll hold you to it.
Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you.
Oh.
Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Oh my god. That's a very beautiful horse you got there. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now, for the matter at hand. I asked you to meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned. Well, time to go.
God damn, man.
Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Are we going to see Neuvillette? Hopefully, can we get someone on the up and up around here, please? Someone who, you know, is in a position of authority that doesn't want to murder children. Okay, yeah, we are. Is Farina gonna be here? Okay, no.
It's been a while, Monsieur Neuvillette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
And without killing anybody! How about that shit?
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
What's going on here? This is getting a little bit awkward.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Nervalet. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Water tasting?
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out.
Uh-huh.
As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
Kind of.
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Will you now?
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Nervalet, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine.
Is that right? How merciful of you.
And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
Special missions, huh? Look with your special missions. My brand!
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean?
Oh.
My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing.
Was he perhaps strangled? Strangled to death by a pair of small yet disturbingly powerful and expert hands?
Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Nervalet, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Uh-huh.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I'm inclined to accept your proposal.
Oh, is that right?
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Nervalet. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance to hear your impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting, yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Oh boy. Okay, well, let's see. We're close, we're already a little bit over time, but let's see if we can find a spot to leave things off that feels a little bit better. Let's see. Assuming we're gonna talk a little bit more here with her before we head off to Linny.
What exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Linny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay. Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
The knave may seem relaxed, but she didn't seem to be joking earlier when she said those who betray the organization must pay with their lives. I think she's serious about punishing those kids. How should we stop her? No, there's something else we should figure out first. While we were talking in front of the Palais Mermonia, she mentioned Clairvy's name. Does that mean she knew where Clairvy was this entire time? Maybe she even anticipated how Linny and the others were going to act. Of course she did! Hey, yo!
Oh, shoot.
Are you alright?
Oh, what is this guy doing? Oh, now she's gone. We've lost track of her. She's off on Murder Avenue.
Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going.
I also wasn't paying attention, I guess.
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
What's going on here? He looks kind of familiar for some reason. Is he one of those guys? See the dude with the scar on his face? Wasn't he kind of macho though?
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will be useless come tomorrow anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
What's going on here?
Oh.
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Yeah, he's,
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway, I should head out. Goodbye!
Did she give him poison money or something?
Now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Uh-huh.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Paimon, she knows everything. We know she knows everything. Is there really any point in trying to keep this up any longer?
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
I mean, I guess, yeah, she's like, she knows we're trying to stall her. We know she knows we're trying to stall her. So we're just doing it anyway. We're just trying to figure out any way we can keep her from getting there before they can figure something out, I guess. Looks like Paimon is trying to buy us more time. If we head back now, I doubt Linny and the others will have made any progress. What should we do?
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless.
You don't know that? You don't know what tricks our squad has up their sleeve? They could have found a way to get Clairvy off to the wild blue yonder by now. You never know.
That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition. If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Clairvy, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Oh.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
I mean, yes. I mean, we could. It's, you know. Hey, come on.
Then what can you possibly...
The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
All right, your condition. Let's hear it.
Wonderful. Here it is.
Dramatic
when the time comes,
close-up on her
make
mouth.
the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth. Are those two requests, or are they supposed to be one and the same?
Okay, sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
We accept your condition. We are accepting this too readily. I am very sus.
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
All right, well, follow the knave to the nameless ruins. All right, so it sounds like we're probably going to enter into a domain here. And with that, I think we'll go ahead and wrap it up there for the evening. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't have Arlecchino on hand for us to experiment a little bit with, but we'll get her. We'll get her eventually. So it's just not gonna be tonight. But I guess next time around we'll try her out in whatever domain we're gonna be off to. But yeah, we'll just call it there for the evening. So with that being said, I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Tuesday, we're going to be continuing on with Nier Automata. So if you want to know when that is going on, go ahead and follow my socials or subscribe, and you'll know when the stream goes live. But that'll do it for us for tonight. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. And hopefully y'all have yourselves a good Monday tomorrow. And with any luck, I will see y'all on Tuesday. So, until then, stay groovy, everybody.